Alright everyone, I have for you here today a rematch with Septimus, who is let's just say very active stream follower of mine. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. And he won the first match that I posted on YouTube, you might remember. But yeah, let's see if I can get some revenge here, so to speak. So I lead with my Jirachi as he leads with a Metagross, and I'm just going to U-turn, not liking this matchup. These Metagrosses can carry Earthquake, as well as a few other things that I am not prepared to face with my Jirachi. So I U-turn out into Salamence, not because I have Intimidate, because I do not have Intimidate. I do have a Moxie on this one. This is actually a Dragon Dance Salamence, which is pretty cool. So I just go for the Earthquake since it's super effective, as he sets up Stealth Rocks after failing to hit me with Earthquake of his own. So he did indeed have the Earthquake, so it's a good thing I did switch. So either way, I go for a return to finish him off, and that is going to do it. And yeah, that's pretty awesome for me. And I get a Moxie boost, although this early in the match, it's not a huge difference, because he definitely has something he can go into that I won't be able to deal with, like the Melodic. Obviously, I cannot take an Ice Beam, nor can I kill it with anything. Although I still try, because why not? I want to get a ton of damage on Melodic. I have the +1 attack with Life Orb, and I'm like, okay, Outrage is a ton of damage. And yeah, as you can see, I really did cripple this Melodic. Melodic is not a fast Pokemon, so I should be able to really kill it with anything at this point. And yeah, that's what I'm going to attempt to do here with Jirachi as he goes for the Dragon Tail, which gets decent damage on Salamence and also forces me to switch, which advantage me, because now I don't have to deal with being locked into Outrage. Either way, he is going to switch out Melodic into his Excadrill, which, yeah, is going to take the Energy Ball. Not great, but it is only neutral against him, so I'm going to switch out now. And I do switch out into Vaporeon, mainly because I believe my Vaporeon can take a hit from this guy, and also scare him away with Scald. So yeah, he does go for the Earthquake, and it is going to do quite a lot, despite the fact that this Vaporeon is EV trained defensively. And yeah, he's not comfortable with being able to 2-hit KO me, and I don't think it will be a 2-hit KO, although it'll be very close, so he decides to switch out into his own Melodic, I guess hoping that this is his chance to be able to heal it with Recover. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good play, because I'm not completely sure that Vaporeon can kill this Melodic with Scald or any other moves, so I'm going to actually just switch out, because yeah, obviously if I fail to do that, then he'll be in a better position. I decide that this is a good time to go into my Ampharos. This is the one that I got from Draco Falcone, and this is his Amphabulous, aka Mega Ampharos. So let's go ahead and Mega Evolve and, yeah, do some stuff. Anyway, I think he's going to switch here, because I think it would be suicidal for him to stay in and take a Thunderbolt. Like, who would do that? He goes out into his Sand, which is Tyranitar, which is his Mega, I believe, and sets up the Sand Stream, so yeah, it's going to increase his special defense and such, as I Mega Evolve, and I believe I do just go for the Thunderbolt here, just to go for that. No, you know what I do? I go for the Volt Switch, I think. Yeah, there we go. It's a problem with narrating battles that happened like a week ago. Yeah, I go for the Volt Switch, not knowing what he'd do, and thankfully he doesn't go out into his Excadrill, which would have been really bad. Either way, I now Volt Switch into Conkel Dur, which obviously should scare away the Tyranitar, and I thought he would switch, so I actually end up going for Knockoff, as I recall, thinking that he would switch, but instead he stays in and goes for the Stone Edge. Not really sure what he was predicting here. Stone Edge obviously isn't going to do much to Conkel Dur, unless he was predicting a switch, which I don't know why I would switch here, unless, maybe I'm ignorant for some reason. Either that or it's his only attacking move and you wanted to see how much it would do, but, yeah, I'm not really sure what the logic is behind going for the Stone Edge, considering I probably wasn't going to switch. And, yeah, Stone Edge not going to do a whole lot to me. Then again, neither will Crunch, and if that's his only two attacking moves, then I guess it is the stronger of the two. But still, either way, I do go for the Drain Punch now as he goes out in Melodic, which is kind of whatever. It does give me a chance to heal a little bit, although I'm not really comfortable staying in and trying to 2-hit KO. I don't want to take a Scald and get burned, because that would just be bad. So I go back into Amphabulous, and yeah, it's a pretty good check to this Melodic, as I'm pretty sure I can kill it with Thunderbolt, despite Melodic's decent special, actually pretty good special defense. He goes for the Recover, which is kind of an obvious play. He wants to get Melodic as healthy as possible. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast here, mainly because I think he's going to switch into either Tyranitar or Excadrill. So I don't want to go for the Thunderbolt, but he ends up staying in, which is something I wasn't expecting. And yeah, he does go for the Scald, but doesn't do a whole lot. Ampharos is known for its special defense, even in its Mega form. But yeah, definitely a poor prediction on my part. And now I'm like, okay, he's going to definitely switch this time, right? No, it just goes for the Ice Beam, which is super effective. I think he was going for the Ice Beam before, I'm not sure. Either way, it puts me down to red HP. And yeah, at this point, I feel like I was just getting completely outplayed. So I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt, mainly because he might predict a switch and try to heal, and he does, so in the end, I got the right prediction there, and I'm able to take down the Melodic, although, yeah, I'm not really sure why he would think that I would switch. Ampharos is really slow, so it's not like I have a whole lot of opportunities to bring it back in later. I think it gets outsped by pretty much everything left on my opponent's team. Either way, taking out the Melodic is definitely a good thing for me, as he just goes out in Extra Drill and kills me. And at this point, I go into Claydol, mainly because I think I can take a hit, and I would like to set up some entry hazards. So at this point, it's a little better late than never, right? He goes into Umbreon, which this set is actually a copy of a set that was used against me really early on, well, early in my Gen 4 battles. I can't remember which one, but basically I was raging hard. Some of you might remember this. I was raging hard about this freaking mean look curse Umbreon. So what does he bring? A mean look curse Umbreon, hoping he set it up against my Claydol. So yeah, this Claydol does have Explosion, which is what I'm going to use, but I'm afraid this thing also has Protect, so I go for the Earthquake just to see what he would do. If he does have the Protect, I want to see it before I actually explode, because obviously exploding into Protect is epic fail. So I go for the Earthquake, and obviously it's not going to do a whole lot now that the Umbreon got a Curse, especially. So yeah, so now I'm just going to go for the Explosion, because if he gets a chance to set up, that is extremely bad for me. So I just need to explode, and even risking the Protect, if he predicts it, I just need to be able to switch out into Conkeldurr, which at least can get super effective damage, as he gets his second Curse. Now, he does have +2 defense and +2 attack, but this thing is only carrying a Dark move as far as probably Payback, as far as, physical attacks go. So Conkeldurr does resist that and hit hard with super effective Stab, Drain Punch. I end up critting here, which is never a good thing, but from what we can tell from our calcs, my Conkeldurr would have probably came out on top here of this Umbreon. I'd be doing about half, while his blah blah blah. His paybacks would not be doing a whole lot. The only other thing on his moveset was Moonlight, so he could have healed a bit, but obviously I'd be healing as well with Drain Punch, and ultimately I think Conkeldurr would have gotten it anyway. Either way, he goes out into Victini. I have the knockoff, so just go for it. And yeah, it does kill the Victini. He goes out into Tyranitar again now, and this is still a good matchup for me. And yeah, he goes for the Fire Punch. I don't think he's going to be able to kill me, and he does not, so yeah, I'm able to just kill it with Drain Punch, which is pretty damn nifty. Conkeldurr is having a feast right now on this team, on this Sandstorm team that he brought. And yeah, Tyranitar goes down, and he's down to, I believe, what is his last Pokemon, which is his Excadrill, aka Slayer, and he is going to be able to kill me, I believe, with Earthquake? Maybe not. I can't remember if he kills me. Yeah, he does kill Conkeldurr. Stab Earthquake is pretty darn strong. And I'm just going to go on to Vaporeon. I think I can take Earthquake at this point and just kill with Scald. He's going to try to Swords Dance. I guess it's his last chance. If he was able to set up a Swords Dance, maybe be able to take down the rest of my team. But yeah, he is not going to live a Scald, and that is going to end it for Septimus. And good game, Septimus. So we'll definitely have to have a tiebreaker rematch at some point. Anyway, today's question of the day is, what is your favorite legendary Pokemon in any Pokemon game? And there are quite a lot of them, and it can be any legendary Pokemon that's in the game, or even a hidden legend like Mew, which is my favorite legend. Mainly because Mew was basically the only legendary Pokemon. If you remember back in the day, Mew being, exclusive. No one knew if it was real. I explained this probably before, why Mew is my favorite legend, but it is. But we definitely have quite a few, we have a lot more legends, even in, as Gen 6 adds to that list. So leave a comment about that, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.